Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me, Kelsey Marier, your host and producer of Morning Pulse, for this digital broadcast, which I bring you every weekday morning at 8:30. We talk about local news headlines impacting southeast Minnesota and northern Iowa. I have 4 local headlines to bring you today so that you know what's going on in the world around you, or the community around you, rather. And then I'll touch a little bit on the weather. Obviously, we're heading into a busy week for many with the holidays, so we'll touch on that, and then I will let you go back to what you're doing. We like to keep this short and sweet so that you can still get your news and weather, but get on with the rest of your day and continue doing what you're doing. So our first headline is a news story that we had this morning regarding Bishop Robert Barron of the Diocese of Winona-Rochester. So apparently he's being targeted online. This is according to Word on Fire Catholic Ministries, which is the nonprofit Catholic media organization that was founded by Barron. So the information we learned from Word on Fire, I should say, there's been an escalating wave of digital fraud and malicious impersonation targeting the bishop. So Word on Fire's security team was actually alerted to some recent irregular activity that was connected to one of the bishop's social media accounts. So a preliminary review was done, and that indicated some sort of bad actor had gained unauthorized access and was liking a handful of scandalous different pages on social media. So Word on Fire reporting that this activity does appear to have been deliberately weaponized. The organization says it is continuing to invest aggressively in strengthening its cybersecurity defenses and countering any digital fraud. So that's a news story that we learned today about the bishop of the Winona-Rochester Diocese. The Diocese of Winona-Rochester, and we wanted to share that with you this morning. Next up, we're heading to Owatonna, where a man has learned his fate in court after a jury found him guilty of killing his former girlfriend. That was in November that he was found guilty. 41-year-old Jason Horner has been sentenced now to 18 years in prison for that 2023 death of his ex-girlfriend Sabrina Schnorr of Owatonna. So her body, if you remember, was found underneath a highway overpass in 2023. The autopsy actually showed that she died from a gunshot wound that was consistent with homicide. So last month he was convicted on 5 counts. Those include second-degree murder and unlawful possession of a firearm. So the update in this story is that he has now officially been sentenced by a jury. Next up, something that is happening today that we want to make sure you are aware of. So over the past few months, you are aware that officials with Immigration and Customs Enforcement have been seen arresting people believed to be illegal immigrants in the country, including here in the state of Minnesota. So Governor Tim Walz is planning to address the ongoing immigration enforcement that's been happening in our state. He's doing that today. So the governor will be speaking with some community leaders. This is taking place in the Twin Cities around 10:30 this morning, discussing, allegations of U.S. citizens being targeted by ICE in our state, etc. So we're gonna tune in to that little news conference that he's gonna have regarding immigration enforcement today and addressing that. So we'll bring you coverage of what happens and what the governor says on our noon news today, as well as on our website, kttc.com. And finally, although there are still no winners for that massive Powerball jackpot we've been telling you about, 2 different Minnesotans are actually celebrating some big wins after the Saturday night drawing, which is pretty cool. So we got this information from the Minnesota Lottery office. 2 tickets apparently in the state of Minnesota won $50,000. Both were bought at Quick Trip stores, convenience stores, one in the Twin Cities suburb of Farmington and the other in Scanlon, which is just outside of Duluth, so up north for the second winner. No word yet exactly on who those winners are, but those tickets have been sold, and it's pretty cool for hopefully 2 lucky Minnesotans. Meanwhile, that Powerball jackpot, since the whole entire thing has not been won or collected after Monday night's drawing, none of the 6 numbers matched. So we know the jackpot, the number is climbing again. It's now sitting at an estimated $1.7 billion. That's billion with a B. Again, the next drawing is tomorrow night on Christmas Eve. So that would be quite the Christmas gift if you won the lottery for sure. The cash option is valued at about $781 million. Still a great chunk of change. And if you didn't know, the prize is ranking as the 4th largest Powerball jackpot ever and one of the biggest in U.S. lottery history. So I don't know, if you're feeling lucky, maybe go to the store and grab a jackpot ticket, because yeah, you never know. You really never know until you play what is going to happen in a lottery game. So kind of cool. All right, let's see what our weather is looking like for our Tuesday. Again, it is December 23rd. Meteorologist Ted Schmidt is saying today we have a bright and pleasant day ahead of us, featuring some abundant sunshine and seasonally mild temperatures. We can expect partly sunny skies today with high temperatures in the 30s and a slight northwest breeze. So pretty mild, tranquil weather lingering today and into Christmas, according to meteorologist Ted Schmidt. You're looking at our homepage right now on kttc.com. All I did was click on the first alert weather tab right here at the top, and that brings me to this page where I get a little mini synopsis of the weather. I can always click to read more here. I can also watch Ted's forecast in a recorded form right here as well. So this has all the information you need to get your first alert weather updates with KTTC. All right, otherwise, let's see if I can come back out to me here. There we go. Okay, that's all the news and weather that I have for you on this Tuesday morning. Of course, we know that Christmas Eve is tomorrow and that Christmas Day is on Thursday. We have some adjustments in our newscasts for the next couple of days for our staff here at KTTC to be able to spend some of the holiday with our loved ones. So Morning Pulse will likely be on hold for the rest of the week. I will be working tomorrow. We just have some adjustments in our newscast. So I hope to see you on, or I hope that you tune into KTTC Morning News at 6 a.m. We have kind of a delayed start for our morning news tomorrow. I hope you tune in then. Otherwise, I will be seeing you in the new year, which is so exciting. So on that note, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Remember to be kind to one another and really soak up that time with your loved ones. And I'll see you in 2026.